What's up, everybody? Crazy Eights here, and what do we have today? We have a 3 1/4 Star Wars toy review from the Star Wars Vintage line. This time we're looking at Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Ahsoka series. So let's take a quick look at the packaging, and then we'll get into the figure and his accessory. All right. So if you haven't known by now, the 3 1/4 line comes on the card back, which is nostalgia for me, of course. So you have the card back. You got to show that he's from Ahsoka, his name right there, and an image from the TV show. The figure is right here in the plastic packaging, but you can see all around what you're getting. You got the figure and his accessory. Kenner logo down there. Here's a picture of him, real life photo. Here's the back, him out of the box, and there's a brief bio right there if you want to read it. He is VC337 in this line, 337th figure. That's right, that's what it says. So, without much talking, let's get it open. And here is Grand Admiral Thrawn out of the packaging, and he is in his Empire best. He is in the white Empire fatigues with the boots, the white ensemble, and his guy's badges and all that. But let's take a look at the details, because this is where I feel like this line does shine, is with that detailing. So he is a Chiss. That's his species. The fact that he's a Grand Admiral and he's an alien in the Empire, it says something about what kind of person he is as far as intelligence and military knowledge and all that, to make it that far in the Empire, because they don't like aliens. If you remember anything about the Empire, they hate aliens. I was introduced to Grand Admiral first in Heir to the Empire trilogy books, and it was a really, really good read. It was set place after Return of the Jedi. Empire is scattered all over the place and reeling from the loss of Endor and all that with the Death Star. Really good books, really good trilogy, really worth reading. Back to the figure itself. Again, he's done all in white. He's got his rank here. I always thought those were pens. They look like they're pens to me. Like, he's got 4 pens on his chest. Some gold right there on the shoulders, and he's got some more silver on the neckline. Going down, long white sleeves, nice black belt, silver buckle, holster for his firearm. Not much in the back. He's got the jockey pants with the boots as well. Very clean paint. Yeah, very clean paint on this thing. Little over paint on the arm on that. Nice clean head sculpt. You can't really make out the red eyes, but the Chiss species were always with blue skin with the red eyes. That's how you. That's their. How you know it's a Chiss. Can't get him to stand up. Anyway, let's take a look at his accessory. It only comes with one accessory, and it's this little firearm right here that goes into his holster. It's got some great detail on it. Really nice detailing, and that just goes right here. Take it and you just slide in, and it sits nice and tight in there. Not bad at all. I love weapon storage. I did say I bought some foot stands, but they're the wrong ones. They're for the vintage 3 1/4 Star Wars and not for the most recent ones. So the peg is too big for these guys' feet. So I gotta look for another size. It's fine, because I have a bunch of vintage that could use those foot stands anyway. Anyway, back to this. So here's some comparisons. Here he is next to Ahsoka Tano from the same series, in her pajamas. See how she looks next to him. Here he is next to Bo-Katan. This dude don't need a stand. Here he is next to Chrysanthemum. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. You see how tall he towers over Grand Admiral. And I like the size difference, that they actually do that with these figures. It's pretty nice. All right, so that was my look at the Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Ahsoka series. I'm glad I got this figure. Like I said, I read the book, so when they made him into a live action character and they mentioned him in Ahsoka, I'm like, oh, we're getting Grand Admiral Thrawn. So yeah, I'm psyched that we got this guy as a figure. Very crafty, very smart individual for the Empire. In Heir to the Empire, he figured a way to cancel out the Force by using these special species of aliens. Actually, I think one of his figures actually comes with the alien itself that wraps around his neck. But anyway, this one didn't, just came with himself and a little sidearm. But it's a really good figure, great detailing. The only thing is you really can't, they're really toned down the red in the eyes. Because they're really supposed to be, I feel like they should be brighter. But yeah, really cool figure. But you know, he's there's not much going on with him. He's just a regular, you know, he's the Grand Admiral, and he's not, accessory wise, you're not going to get a lot. But for the one accessory you get, you do have storage for it that fits on him, which is a win in my book. You can find this guy probably, I want to say Target, Walmart. I don't see them selling the 3 1/4 line as much. If they do, they very little. But I know Target has them. So check your Targets and check your GameStops. Or online as well. Amazon will have them, definitely. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.